Once a professor of psychology conducted an experiment. So what he did exactly, there was a whiteboard and he placed a black dot with a black marker on the whiteboard. The board was completely clean and there was an audience sitting in front of him, and he asked the audience, what do they say exactly on this board? Everybody started shouting, they can see a black dot. None of them saw the whiteboard. They completely ignored. In our daily life, we are also behaving like this audience, okay? Imagine for a moment that my son is weak in terms of mathematics. Then immediately my reaction is that, what is the problem? So I'll go to his school, okay? I'll try to find out, I'll meet the teacher, I'll discuss with the teacher. I will try to help my child in terms of improving his mathematics skill, okay? So what would I do? I'll try to find out classes outside and I'll enroll him in one of the classes. So now he's studying double. He's studying at school, he's also studying at extra classes, right? I know my son is really good in terms of swimming. I stopped the swimming classes because I want to save time. I want him to focus on the mathematics skill rather than focusing on the swimming, okay? Imagine for a moment that there is a zero line, okay? This zero line is an average line. Anybody around this line is an average student, okay? Now, as I told you, my son is weak in terms of maths, right? So he's below this line, right? And he's also good at swimming. So he's above this line. His strength is swimming, okay? But what I did, I asked him to stop focusing on swimming, which is his strength, and I asked him to focus completely on his weakness, which is maths. Now, if I ask him to focus completely on the weakness, his life would be hell, right? Now, there is a real question here, whether I have helped my child to overcome the weakness or I have actually damaged his strength, which was swimming, right? Just recall those moments when for the first time you realize that your child is weak at something. What was your reaction? Your complete attention, your focus was completely on his weakness. How I can help him to improve that weakness? I'm not saying that you stop working on the weakness, but I'm saying help your child to also focus on the strength. You're actually making your child's life really hell. Why? Because you're completely closing the doors of his area of interest and you are asking him to focus on something which he really don't like. I'm saying along with what's something he don't like, let him improve on that, but also help him to build on his strengths so that there will be a proper balance, right? Now listen to this very carefully. By the time your child improves on the weakness, okay, if he or she starts working on the strength also, the child would become much stronger and smarter in that skill, okay, which is way above this zero line, right? And this is what the point is exactly. First of all, figure out what are the strengths, figure out what are the weaknesses, ask them to work on both the things. Because the same child, when he or she go to the corporate tomorrow, there they will ask him to be different, more creative, more thinking out of the box. This is exactly is demanded in the market, right? Let them learn by mistakes. Let them focus on the strengths. Let them work on the area of their interest. And that's what will differentiate them from others. Now, if you're among those people who have already made this mistake, please stop it right away, okay? Help your child to work on something which he or she really likes. Maybe they are good at speaking, maybe they are good at playing, maybe they are good at some skill, maybe music or maybe some other skill. Figure out and help them to nurture that skill also. Now, if that sounds interesting to you and you don't know how to figure out the strengths of your child, you can get in touch with me and I'll help you to find out the strengths, okay? For more such informative videos, keep in touch. Thank you so much.